Hi, I'm Dr. Julie Pham, here to help you practice curiosity to elevate your work and life. Today, I'm going to talk about 4 tips to avoid sounding arrogant. Self-promotion, being able to talk about our accomplishments, is important to do because people might not always know how amazing we are if we don't talk about it. We have to be able to do it subtly and skillfully, though. So I'm going to share with you 4 things that people do, 4 mistakes that they do that can make them sound like they're bragging or they're arrogant. And these are the 4 things you should not do. Number 1, don't insert self-promotion randomly. It's fine to talk about your accomplishments if it is relevant to the conversation. If everyone is talking about what they did on the weekend, then do not talk about how you won a Peace Prize 3 years ago. That would be random. Number 2, don't be indirect or coy. Now, this is when you intentionally hide or omit details that could be viewed as accomplishments that would actually be relevant to sharing in a conversation. You might omit this because you want to be modest, and this could actually backfire depending on the context of the conversation. For example, if everyone is naming the colleges that they went to, it's just a way to understand where we studied. And then you say, I went to school in the Boston area. And then later on, people found out that you went to Harvard, then your omission could be interpreted as, I don't want to brag that I went to Harvard. And so this could actually backfire and be read as false modesty, which is a form of arrogance. Number 3, don't give unsolicited advice. You can talk about your accomplishments and what you learned. For example, I did this and I learned this. And that is way better than saying, I did this and you should do this too, or you shouldn't do this, because then you are giving them unsolicited advice, which can come off as arrogant. And tip 4, don't give a humble brag. A humble brag is when you insert a comment that's meant to be humble or self-deprecating, but it could actually be read as a brag in disguise. So, for example, instead of saying, I wonder why I was chosen to lead this campaign when I have the least experience on the team, you could just say, I was chosen to lead this campaign. These are some mistakes that people make when they try to talk about themselves. And we all can do this unintentionally, which is why I want to bring it to your attention so you can have some self-awareness around it. Talking about yourself requires a lot of skill and some practice. Check out my video on how to promote yourself professionally without bragging. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please do click like and share it. You can also read a detailed version on our blog at curiositybased.com.